After the loss to Kyle Noak, first round loss, obviously not the way you wanted it to go. How did it feel to get back here and have a dominant win?
Yeah, it felt, of course, very good. My loss against Kyle Noak, it was very painful. He hit me right to the liver with a kick. It was very painful shot, and I don't know if you know, but I had a disease on my guts like 2 years ago. So I had an emergency surgery. I came from Brazil. I had an infected stomach with a bacteria, and I almost died. So it was right this point where he hit me. It was, of course, very painful, and I was a little bit worried that something, opened up or something. But, as a fighter, you have to be strong, especially mentally. So, going into this fight, I forgot it, focused on the new opponent, and got the victory.
Was that something that you kind of have to overcome when you step into the octagon? The fact that you might be hit there?
Yeah, of course. It's not more sensitive than any other area because I had surgery. I healed up for 6 months, so everything is good. But still, you spend time in hospital. You almost died. You had a surgery on this area. It's always a little bit uncomfortable, even though it's only in the head. But before the fight, I forget it. I just concentrate on the fight. So, the loss to Kyle Noak was very painful, but I managed to come back victorious, and it's, of course, very great for me.
You won this fight pretty unanimously, 30-26 across the boards.
Yeah.
How did you feel about your performance, and is there anything you feel you could have done even better?
Of course I'm very happy. My opponent was a very tough guy, 14 wins, only 1 loss, never got finished. So, and he faced some tough guys, some of the best fighters from Europe. Nobody could finish him. So I really tried in the first round to finish him. You could see I almost knocked him out. I went for ground and pound. I saw his eyes went up, so I thought maybe the referee will step in, but he didn't. So I hold him down on the ground. When he tried to stand up, I got his back, got for the rear naked choke, which is my best submission. But he was tough and he defended. So I spent a lot of energy in the first round, so I had to be smart in the second and in the third. So I switched the game plan in the second round, and I wanted to win by points because I felt like I couldn't finish him in the first round, so it won't get easier in the second or third. So I'm very happy I won against a tough opponent.
You've obviously been on all of the Germany cards. How did the crowd sound and feel like out there, especially being hammered?
Like always, when I step to the cage, very good. I don't know why, but for some reason the people here like me, even though I'm representing Jamaica. Every German, I think, likes me, and it makes me very happy. Of course, the main reason why I fight is for myself, for my family, and for my team. But when I see that I inspire a lot of people in my country to do the same stuff I do and to come and watch my fight, of course, it makes me very happy.
And did you see that your teammate Justin as well got the win?
Yes, I saw it right after my fight. I stayed in front of the TV and watched this fight, and I'm very happy. Justin is my brother. He came to my gym when he was 16 years old, so he was a little kid. And since that moment, we trained together. And now seeing him winning in the octagon, I had tears in my eyes. And really, I don't say it. I really mean it. I was more happy for his win than for my win.
Does that make this card maybe extra special for you?
Yes, of course. It's been a great night so far. We have a third teammate actually from my gym, from my team, Martin Buschkamp. He was scheduled to fight today, but his opponent got injured. So we have 2 Planet Eaters, 2 wins, which is very great. And I'm here not only as a fighter but as a coach. In Yassin's fight, I was in his fight in every corner, but today I couldn't do it because I was fighting on myself. So right after my fight, I was staying in front of TV watching his fight, and this kid is such a great guy, so I'm very happy.
So considering that this was the first fight where you weren't in his corner, how did you feel about his performance?
Yeah, good. I think he could have done a little bit more, more strikes. He was going backward a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it was his first fight. This guy is a very young kid. First maybe he had the octagon jitters, but you could see he belongs there. He fought against a very tough veteran in Jimmy Wallhead, and it was very close, but he won, and I'm sure he will make his way up. I'm 100% sure about that.
So you'd won 2 wins, 2 straight wins prior to your setback against Kyle.
Yep.
You're back in the win column. Is there any particular opponent that you'd like to face next to sort of take your career to that next level?
My ultimate goal is to come to the top 10 in the world. Of course, like everybody, I would like to become champion, but my next goal is to become a top 10 fighter. I'm now 29 years old. I've been fighting since I'm 16, so I think I'm ready for a great opponent. But I don't pick up guys yet. Maybe if I'm higher in the ranking, I can say, okay, I'm interested in this on this fight. But right now, I'm not even ranked, so I'm happy whoever the UFC gives me.
So getting back to the Dalby fight, you're obviously a really experienced veteran. Like you said, you've been fighting since you were 16-year-old.
Yeah.
How much do you think that experience that you have helped you in this fight?
In fighting, experience is very important. You're much cooler in the fight. When I remember my first fights, I was just, oh my God, what's going on here? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Like things like this were in my head. But now you're really cool. You're really focused. Thinking about your energy level, thinking about the energy level of your opponent. You have a better eye. I think experience is one of the key factors in the octagon.
What are the chances UFC puts on a card in Jamaica?
I have no idea, but if they do, please put me on that card.
Fair enough.
Thank you very much. Congrats.
Zrobimy